while you scream. I am your host, Robin Bagayoko. Welcome to 2025. Very glad to see that you have made it in good health and strength and is still listening to the podcast, and we are still appreciating you all as always. Like I said, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. Scott, do you have a New Year's resolution? What is your New Year's resolution for? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. My co-host, for those who this is your first time listening, I have a co-host here with me. What's your name, sir?
Scott.
Thank you, Scott Russell, for joining us. What is your New Year's resolution? Do you have one? What is it?
Yeah, my New Year's resolution is to start my YouTube.
Start your YouTube
this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's gonna be big, everybody.
It's gonna be big?
So, yeah, it's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate? Tell people what is it about? Like, what's the name of it? Do you have any of those ideas?
Okay. The name, I'm not sure what name I'm gonna go with yet because I'm gonna be starting. I already got something, but I gotta change the name, so that is not fully, thought of yet. So yeah, we gotta wait a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So you hope that your YouTube will be big. It will be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be supernova when it
supernova. All that good.
Hits.
Good for you, Scott. And we're gonna pray.
It's gonna be the bag, the big bag of it. Oh, I was gonna say it's gonna be banging. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
It's gonna be what?
Banging.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so good luck, Scott, with your YouTube. We're gonna check back with you on December the 31st and see how this year went for you. Okay, we're gonna recap with you.
Do the recap
on December 31st. To see how this year treated you at your YouTube, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So as details come about for that YouTube, we will tell you guys, and you guys can go tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. As always, once you listen to this podcast, please rate 5 stars and leave a comment. That will help us very greatly, especially if you know you listen to the podcast often. Okay, we really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for sharing if you share, and of course, thanks for listening. That's how you're hearing these praises for you right now. Okay, so
what's your New Year's resolution?
Oh, my New Year's resolution. Very good. Thank you, Scott. Thank you for being interested.
Mm-hmm.
My New Year's resolution is going to be getting closer to God, people. Let me tell you. God is number one. As always, I put him above all and everything. I thank God for everything every day. Even if things aren't going my way, I still say thank you, God. I know you have a plan and I know things are going to get better. So I just put all my faith in God. So getting closer to God, that is my New Year's resolution.
Okay, good.
I'm going to try to make sure that I read the full Bible from Genesis to Revelations. Yeah. Which is the revolution. I'm going to read the whole Bible this entire year. So I'm going to keep you guys updated with that, of course. Today is January the 1st, and we are going to start with the book of Genesis. But I'm not going to get into that with y'all, okay? This is our horror movie podcast, which you're probably like, how are you in horror movies if you're...
Yeah, we're on the devil worshiping.
We're not worshiping the devil. We're not worshiping... Get away. Get out of here with that. We're not worshiping the devil.
I'm just playing.
We're simply watching movies. It's just a movie. Like, we're not... every time we finish watching a horror movie, we cast the demons out of the house. Like, we don't mess with that. Okay, it's not.
That's why you do it. If I saw you to cast the demons
I do the ritual. I do the ritual. You just don't see it, but I do the ritual. But
I know I go to bed scared as hell, piss and shit myself sometimes. Okay,
but it's not real, you guys. It's not real. Okay, and that's what we try to tell you guys when we're doing this podcast. This stuff is not real. That's why we want you to laugh instead of being so scared. It's not real. Okay? So, like I was saying, I'm going to be reading the Bible, getting closer to God you can never get nothing completed in life without having God as your number one person. So just keep that in mind, okay? I will also probably be having another podcast. I have a true crime podcast, which I'm going to get back up on that one. But I'll also be having another podcast that will be me reading the Bible. So if you guys want to, you just love hearing my voice and you want to hear the word.
You just lost all people on that one.
Okay.
I know I'm not going to be listening to this.
Shut up. Shut up. But yeah, if you want to hear my voice and hear me reading the Bible, then make sure to come back, tune in, join me here. I will tell you, I'll put a link in the description for the audio when I start the podcast. So I'll let you know what audio that is and when you can click on that link so that you guys can listen to the podcast, okay? So if you also wanted to get closer to God and you also wanted to read your Bible from beginning to end, we can do it together and we can get it done in 2025. All right? So back to our number one thing here, which is laughing while you scream it, right? Horror movie. And today's movie is
The Barbarian.
There's no the.
Oh. There's no the?
There's no the.
Oh. Barbarian.
Very good. Very good.
Conan the Barbarian. I'm just playing.
Okay, so today's movie is The Barbarian, like Scott said. And it is from a film from 2022, okay? It had Rotten Tomato rating of 92%, a Letterboxd rating at 3.5 out of 5 stars, and an IMDb rating of 7 out of 10. All right. You can choose to watch the movie. Like I say all the time, you can either watch it or you can always just listen to us. You don't have to specifically watch the movie. We're describing it anyway. We're spoiling it from the beginning to end. So if you wanted to see it prior to, your options are as follows, because, these things change. But as of today, January the 1st, your options are Hulu, Disney Plus with a Hulu subscription, Sling TV, YouTube TV, Amazon Prime for $3.79, YouTube for $3.99. Ain't nothing ever free on Apple TV. That should be there should be their logo. Ain't nothing ever free on Apple TV.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So Apple TV for $3.99 and Fandango at home for $3.99. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's get into these cast members. And what we're going to start doing is giving you names so you can match the actor with the name of the person. So we have Pennywise.
Yeah, Bill Skarsgård. Very common names. No, not common. Easy names, I'm going to say.
Yeah, very easy names.
Yeah, these people got some nice names.
Yeah, so Bill is Keith.
Yeah, Pennywise.
Pennywise. So if you've seen it, just think Pennywise.
Yeah,
that's big.
That. You know what I normally see with his face is like the eyes.
Yes,
his eyes are like, they got a weird look to them.
Mm-hmm.
His eyes and his lips. Yeah, I think Pennywise just made them more obvious.
Right.
Yeah. Justin Long
is AJ.
Mm-hmm. He dies in every movie, so.
Okay, if you want to picture who Justin Long is, think
the dead guy.
If you want to put a face, Lord Jesus, God. If you want to put a face to who Justin Long is, think, what's that movie?
The most famous one is
Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers
Creepers. Creepers.
The dead guy from Jeepers Creepers.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. And then we have Georgina Campbell, and she is Tess.
Yeah, I don't know who she is really.
We don't. Let me see. Let's see. I'm pretty sure she's been in a couple of other things. The Watchers. If you've seen that movie.
Nope. Didn't see it.
Didn't see? Okay. There's a couple. But yeah, that's who that is. So Georgina is Tess.
I'm gonna say she is a new actress.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Fairly. Then we have Matthew Patrick Davis, and he is the mother.
The mother?
Yeah, I guess, with all the makeup and stuff, they turn.
Wait, he's the lady?
He's the mother, okay? He's the mother. Mhm.
Come on, let's say something. Hold on.
It's with the makeup and stuff. You know what I'm saying? With the makeup and stuff, they do what they do. They do what they do. All right. And then we have Zach Kragar. Not sure who he is in the movie. I don't remember who he is. What's his name? I think you pronounce that well.
I'm
sorry. That's Zach
Krieger, right?
Krieger.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have Kate Bosworth. Bosworth. Not exactly, I'm sure what the name of her character is either, but as we go along, we will probably remember and tell you guys.
She was the lady at the employer, right? Lady,
yeah,
we're watching the movie.
Yeah, we'll remind you. We'll let you guys know once we come across her again. All right, so let me give you guys the spoiler, and then we can begin. Okay, so hang on just 1 second. This is the spoiler disclaimer. We will be discussing a movie that you may or may not have watched, and it is to your discretion on whether or not you will still be listening. If you would prefer to see the movie before listening, please do so and return for the commentary. If you are totally fine with not seeing the movie, but would still like to hear the commentary, stick around and enjoy the audio. Okay, now we're back on track. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that spoiler disclaimer. And now we will begin. All right, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, so the movie starts off where we see this young lady pull up to this house. All we see is the house. The house has a light on the front porch. And she is trying to figure out, I guess, try to remember the code to go to the door to put in the code to get into the lockbox because it is a Airbnb. So she goes up to the door, she puts in the code, the lockbox opens, but there's no key in it. So, of course, it's raining. I do understand her frustration. Would you not be frustrated?
Mm-hmm.
Would you not want to kill somebody right there and then? Just murder the whole neighborhood. I'm just wondering. So she's standing there. It's raining. It's cold. Pretty sure she's tired. And there's no key in the lockbox. So she calls the people. They're going straight to voicemail. She leaves a message saying that she's outside. It's raining. There's no key in the lockbox. So then she goes back to her car so that maybe she can try to figure out, what might be an issue or whatever the case may be. And then we see that a light comes on in the house. She notices that, so then she goes back to the door and starts ringing the doorbell. Actually, I should mention, when she's on the porch talking on the phone, she kind of does like a quick look around the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's a neighborhood, so you'd expect like the house across the street or one of the houses to have at least one light on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if everybody's like, we want to save money in our pockets, at least one other light is going to have a light on. At least one other house is going to cut on a light, right? Not everybody in the neighborhood going to be cheap.
Maybe she in one of them really stingy neighborhoods, yeah. Because I know when I'm at the house, by myself,
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure all them lights are off, so nobody can come and say, hey, you used them. This is about electricity. Yeah, so.
Okay, so
maybe a lot of Scots.
Maybe she's in the neighborhood with a lot of Scots. That's very good. Yes, that's a probability. So we're assuming maybe she's in a Scot-like neighborhood, or we don't know what's going on. So, but there's no lights. Okay, so that's just keep that in the back of your head. So then she goes back into the car. She sees the light, like I said. She comes back out. She rings the doorbell. Dude comes and answers the door. Keith. Her name is Tess. Keith comes and answers the door. And he's like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? It's nighttime, bitch. I'm about to go to bed. And she's like, who are you? And he's like, who am I? Who the hell is you? That's honestly. He was like, who am I? Who are you?
I'm
You know?
Pennywise.
The dancing.
With my big eyes and my weird looking lips. And they can float.
Oh my God. Anyway, so he's like, who are you? Da, da, da. She's like, anyway. So they discussed the mix up of, I guess, he got the Airbnb and she also booked, and they booked up for the same day. And of course, these are issues and problems that happen with Airbnb, I guess. So then he's like, you know, she's like, let me just go to my car and go figure it out. And he's like, no, just come on in.
No, first was like, oh, what are we gonna do? Like, oh no, that's what are you gonna do? I don't let her go by the damn business.
You're not a gentleman like Pennywise.
Yeah, Pennywise is a gentleman. I didn't know that.
Pennywise is a gentleman.
Yeah, when he tell you to come for the boat or whatever the hell he was
He was being nice. He said, do you still want your boat?
Yeah.
He asked, did you still want your boat? You know, you could have left.
Mm-hmm.
But he said, do you want it? Come and get it.
Yeah, come close. Come closer to these teeth.
But yeah, so Scott, shut up. But anyway, so she's like, you know, nah, I ain't gonna do that. And this is a situation that we should question ourselves. You don't know this person. This person doesn't know you. If they invite you into their house, knowing good and damn well he's a man, you're a woman, I know I wouldn't be going in. Especially he's like, oh yeah, just come on in. We're going to figure it out. Just come on inside. I'd have been like, no, I'm going to my car to go figure it out. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being a gentleman. But gentlemen turn into gentle murderers, and I don't feel like being a victim today.
She looked like she got a whole bunch of stuff in her purse.
Mm-hmm.
She looked like she got a taser. She looked like she got mace, and not ordinary mace. When you dealing with Pennywise, she looked like she got the what's it called mace in it, the beer mace. Mm-hmm. So you know that's gonna really sting. So, yeah, she looked like she got still a couple.
So she's prepared. She's prepared. Okay.
She's prepared.
Okay.
She looked confident going in the house.
Right. So she
probably got a strap too. So you know, Pennywise is gonna fuck up if he fuck up. So I mean, he fuck around. You know. So yeah.
Okay, so she decided to come on in, basically.
Yeah.
Because she is well prepared.
Yeah, well prepared.
And then she's like, well, you know, they figured out the sleeping situation. He's like, you sleep in the room, I'll sleep on the couch because I'm a gentleman. And she's like, we got to wash the sheets because I don't play that. I don't know what you was doing in the sheets. Okay, so she came into the house and they took the sheets off the bed, the sheets washing. So while the sheets are washing, because you know it takes a process, it has to wash and then it has to dry. So within this time, they're getting to know one another. You know what I'm saying? They're holding small conversations. They're becoming quick friends.
Well, before they became quick friends, she saw his wallet on the drawer.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing you do when you see a wallet is look if it got any money in it, right? That's what normal people would do. Or probably look at the credit card information. She went straight for his license. Who does that? Who does that, Robin?
People that are not criminals. Yes. So basically, she took a picture of his license, which is very smart because if he were to do something to you, they will go through your phone and see that that was the last picture that she took, and then they could easily find the person.
Did she message the picture to anybody?
No, I don't think she did.
What if he took the phone. If he murdered her and like, took the phone.
That's very smart. She should have messaged somebody the picture. Very smart. Very good thinking. So if you are around somebody that you don't know, you just happen to get their license, very good. Take a picture of it, send it to a couple people that you know. Be like, this is the person that I was last with. I don't really know this person, but here's their ID just in case something should happen. Very smart. Very wise. Very good idea. Okay. So then he is sitting at the dining room table and he has a bottle. They have a bottle of wine. He has 2 glasses and he's like, I just didn't want to open it until, I don't know. Just to make sure that you're safe, I'm safe, we're safe, everybody's safe all together. Did you want some? Do I want some? Do I want to pour you some? Do you want me to pour you some? Just tell me, let me know what's going on.
Oh, and I just opened it because, I didn't want to open it because, you were here and I don't want to drink by myself and, I was just waiting on the right time. No, Pennywise, no. It's, hey, you want to drink? Okay, fuck you then. All right.
Exactly.
You a lame bitch. All right. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do.
Not to say that if you don't want to drink, you're lame. Don't listen to Scott. But she was like, nah, you good. You do you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, he was pouring out the wine or whatever to drink by himself, and they got to having having small conversations. Like I said, becoming quick friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're talking about all kinds of things. He's like, what if I didn't they're just having conversations. Like, he's like, what if it was you that was in here and I was outside and da 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 da. She's like, fuck no, I would have let your ass in here. Got back in your car, figure out your life. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just conversations like that. They're having quick conversations and becoming quick friends. Did you have anything else to say?
No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, after they've been talking and lightly gagging and frolicking and shit, they decide to go to bed. He's on the couch in the living room. She's in the bedroom on the bed. And then you hear a noise. You're like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? You hear a noise. You see her doors open. And then she gets up.
Did she close the door when
I think she
when
did
he
close
left
the
out?
door, yes.
Then how did the door get open?
The door got open.
I didn't see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then she hears another noise, which is Keith on the couch rambling around, sounding like he having a nightmare. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So she is walking up to him to ask him, wake him up, like, you having a nightmare, da 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 da, and did you open my door? Whatever. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, she asked him, did you open my door? And he was like, no. You know what I'm saying? So then somehow, like I said, he all confused, blah, blah, blah. So she went to bed. She went back to bed. She got up in the morning, interview time. And she goes she was looking around the neighborhood as she was driving, and all the houses look abandoned. All the houses in the neighborhood look abandoned. So Scots are living there for sure, because Scots would live in a dilapidated, broke down, crappy ass house. So this is definitely a Scots neighborhood.
I can't argue that is true. That is a fact.
That is a fact. Very free, very cheap,
very affordable.
Very affordable.
Oh, you said very affordable. Yeah. Okay.
So she went to the interview, and the lady's like, where are you staying while you're in town? And she's like, I'm staying over there on Barbary, girl. And
the best place in the world, Barbary.
The best place in Detroit. And she's like,
I'm changing it into Scottsville.
Right.
Yeah.
It should be Scottsville.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she's like, no. Mm-mm.
The fuck is wrong with her?
She's like, Barbary?
AKA Scottsville?
Mm-mm. Actually, I think she mentioned the city and not just the street. What was the name of the city? You remember? Or the name of the neighborhood?
We're going to call it...
I think she said it was Brentonville.
She said some other name.
Yeah, I think she said Brentonville or something like that. And she was like, no, bitch, no. Get your ass up out of there, Ace. And she's like, no, it's all good. I got a roomie. It's all good. I can't talk about it right now. But believe me, I'm cool. I'm good. Everything is good. Life is great. So she was like, all right, if you say so, bitch. If you say so. So then when she go back to the house, she pulls up. She's getting out the car. This crazy ass man comes screaming, hey, bitch, hey. Bitch, bitch, I'm in here, bitch. And he's running after her all crazy. Don't you see me running crazy? Exactly. Don't you see me running crazy after you? So she, of course, you know what I'm saying? She ain't sticking. This movie right here, this is why I my dirty start at my dirty. Listen, this is why I can mess with this movie a little bit. Because you know, in most movies, they just be standing and looking like, huh? Who goes there? What's going on? Who's that over there? Why is he coming at me like this? No, she got the fuck on. She took off, got into the house.
Yeah, she got up in that house.
She got up in the house. Code. She got quick with the keys and got up in the door, closed the door. And he said, hey, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Huh? Did I say come out the house? Come out the house. Don't you see me use my mama voice? It's not the house. And it's like, what?
What's her name? What's her name?
Tess
Simone. I'm gonna make up a last. I'm gonna make up a last name of middle name. Tess Simone Carter.
Get your ass out there.
You get out of the house now.
But he coming at her all crazy, and it's like, who would not run? Who would not run from your ass running at somebody like this? Either way, she ran up in the house, y'all. Then she went down to the basement. Well, she went to go use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
She went to use
wait.
Go ahead.
She called the useless police.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
She called the police, yeah.
Yeah, Detroit's finest. She called them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like, we have no available units at the time. You know, you been raped yet?
They're like, we only got one unit, girl. What you got going on? Because we only got one. Unless you be murdered right now, we can't do shit for you. You be murdered? Okay, bitch, figure it out.
Are you bleeding out? You got somebody bleeding out. They look like they really need help, you know.
Yeah, they're on a murder case right now. Somebody just got shot.
I mentioned also the EMT. So you gotta use this. You know, you gotta be wise with how you use the 911 calls now.
Mm-hmm, yep.
You can't just jump on and call 911.
You can't just jump on and call 911.
If you see somebody coming at you with a knife, you gotta see what he's doing first before you call.
We only got one unit.
Yep, one guy.
One person is holding down the city right now. You sound like you got it. You inside the house? You good? Make sure you ain't in there with you. Go call us back. When he get in the house and he murdering you, call us back.
Okay, when you burn down the house, you were inside. Okay, just give us a call. Right?
Give us a call.
Just wait until the other guy's finished.
They almost done. Shit, they almost done. They just clean up the blood. They almost done. They almost finished.
Call us in the next 45 minutes. Or an hour.
Tomorrow. Give us 24 hours. Give us 3 to 5 business days. Click. But yeah, they said, bitch, we ain't got time.
The police ain't gonna
They can't. They can't. So they're like, just, bitch, you good. Click. So she goes to use the bathroom because she's like, I might as well go on and pee. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be here, I might as well go to pee. So she went to go pee. Ain't no tissue in the bathroom.
What?
Ain't no tissue in the bathroom. So she goes down to the basement because I guess that's where people regularly keep the tissue at. It's not upstairs. It's in the basement. So she goes down there. Mm-hmm. She grabs one tissue And then she decides to look around after deciding. Did she head upstairs first or did she come back down?
I think she just grabbed the tissue and was coming back up.
And then she decided to go back down the steps.
No, I think it was the door got closed.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
The door got closed with her down there, and she
Mhm.
had no other choice but to look around.
Yep.
So she's looking around, and there's a door, a room with no lights, no nothing. You can't tell what's going on because it has no windows, nothing in it. So she said, nope. Very black. Very good. Very common sense.
Yep. She needed to turn her ass around.
That's right.
Yep.
So she tried to put a mirror, she's trying to think smart and look into the room, but she has no flashlight or nothing like that. So she used the mirror to kind of use the sun to kind of reflect the light into the room so she can look around and see what's going on. Then the room has a light switch, though.
I saw the light switch. She didn't even try using it.
So she cut on the light switch, and in the room, there's a bed, there's a camera, and you already know that just means bad, terrible things. You know what I'm saying? And whenever you see a bed in the camera, nothing good. And a bucket? Oh, nothing good was happening there.
Why nothing good was
Nothing
happening?
good. Sir, a bed, a camera, and a bucket?
They could be sleeping and recording themselves while they sleep and have a bucket of donuts in the bucket. A good video. I'd like to watch that. So what's up?
Sure.
All right.
Sure. So anyway, what's his name? Keith is outside. So she gets out the room. She goes to the door. I don't know. I guess she's seen when he pulled up or whatever. So she's like, Keith, come, Keith, help me. Da, da, da. And he's like, do you got a key? Hey, are you locked down there? Da, 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 da. So either way, how did she let him into the house again?
They pushed the window open and she gave him the key.
That's right. So she gave him the key. He got back in the house. He went and came inside. So when he came inside, she's like, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. It's bad things going on here. It's just terrible. We need to go.
But
And
it's
he's like,
Scottsville. Keith is a real reasonable guy. He's like, this is Scottsville. Why you want to leave? I mean, in like maybe 30 days, you wanna you come to get common sense and say you gotta leave this motherfucker. But that was too fast. Yeah, you gotta enjoy Scottsville for the freedom and all that.
are you done?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
cool. So she was like, we gotta go, we gotta get out of here. Da 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 da. So he's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But let me go check out the basement first. Because she's like, there's shit going on in the basement. But you can tell Keith is very white. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, let me go check out the basement. She's like, no, fuck that. Let's just go. He's like, no, just let me go check it out. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Just give me 30 seconds. After that, we can bounce. So he goes down there, checks out the basement. He's, and then she's like, okay, it's been a minute now. It's been a minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's way past 30 seconds.
Way past 30 seconds. So she goes down there and she's like, Keith. You know what I'm saying? And he's not answering. Ma'am, this is a stranger. I know you think we're friends. And I know you think you guys are so cool and you've been knowing each other for 50 years.
Yeah, you got this picture on your phone.
And you got this picture on your phone. You're falling in love.
Yeah.
But
assume he's dead.
Assume he's dead.
Yeah, you see him disappear? He is EEAD. Peru. Okay.
You don't know him.
That's what that's the same thing the Detroit PD would tell you. You don't see them, assume they're dead.
He's not answering.
He's not answering.
He did not say nothing to you. He is non-responsive at this time, which means dead.
DEAD.
Spelled
ED.
Yes,
Dead.
So assume he is gone like the wind. You don't know him, ma'am. And if you found something about him, you go forget about it in 2 minutes.
You can find some other white guy. I know.
Plenty of Pennywises out there.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Plenty. Common face.
The original, he's still alive, so you can go look him up.
So you don't know him, ma'am. You didn't hear him responding. Get the fuck on. But no, Tess, she looks like she's biracial. She looks like she is mixed with something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's white. So the white side of her said, let me go down there and check. Okay? So she goes down there and she's calling him. She's Keith. Okay. So she's looking around in the darkness, looking around. Here comes Keith crawling.
Oh, no. She saw another door. The other door to, go down the stairs.
Oh yeah, there was yeah. There's a door to go down the stairs because she went down the stairs, and it just looks terrible. It looks like a dungeon. It looks like terrible things. There's cages.
Wait! Before she went down the stairs, she didn't know about the other dungeon in the dungeon. So assume he is double dead. So, you went back down there and you went in that room, that looks nice compared to the double, the dungeon under dungeon. So, yeah, he's extremely dead now.
Extremely dead.
It's time to leave. It's time to go.
It's time to book it.
Yeah.
So she decides to go ahead and go into the dungeon in the dungeon.
Yeah, Keith is down there calling, with a faint voice.
Right. So she's like, okay, I hear him. I know he's alive. So she goes in there. She goes in there and he is creeping on the ground on all fours, reminding us of Pennywise. And she's like, she was shocked. And then she's like, okay, we gotta go. This is the way. Let's get out of here. And he's like, no, we gotta go this way. And she's like, no. I just came from that way. And this is the way to go. All of a sudden, something came up behind Keith and started continuously bashing his head on the wall multiple times.
Yeah.
Until he was a bloody pulp.
Yeah, and screaming at the same time. Ow! Put on a shirt. Put on a shirt and brush your teeth and put on it.
No, we didn't reveal yet, Scott. That this thing that smashed his head in was some big, barbaric, beastly looking woman. The triple B. Big, barbaric, beastly woman. Okay?
That's what BBW stands for?
Yep. Big, barbaric woman. BBW.
It doesn't make no sense, but it makes sense.
But it makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's a BBW, and she has her titties hanging loose. Her titties are down to her stomach. They're hanging loose. And her mouth is just
screaming.
Wow, brush your teeth. Scream into a mirror as you brush your teeth.
Don't scream that much if you don't have a breath mint. Nobody want to smell that shit.
Nobody wants to smell that.
I'll tell you some good breath mints. What's some good breath mints?
You know some good breath mints, good?
No, I don't. I'm gonna wing it. Shut that. I'm gonna wing it right now.
Yeah, wing it.
Aquafina. Is Aquafina?
Just quit. You already fucked that.
Oh, that's water.
That's water.
Oh, we just
Tic Tac.
Tic Tacs. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Altoids.
No.
Mento. Listerine got some strips. I don't know if they still make them. Maybe they don't. I don't know.
That gum. Fruit. Damn, I like those. And it normally comes in the yellow pack.
By Wrigley's.
I believe so.
Fruit something.
Fruit. I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Damn, I love those. Fruit. Juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit. But that's
Mm.
not, it's not good for your breath. That's
What,
juicy
juicy
fruit. It's
fruit?
not minty. It's not, that's not breath gum.
I like
for real.
juicy fruit.
I'm sure you do.
Huh.
Any hula hoop tea. But yeah, Keith is dead, y'all. Close your eyes, bow your heads. Keith is dead. So yeah, Tess saw this woman. It's time to book it. Okay, so now we meet our character AJ.
AJ, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who is, it just cuts to the scene. So he's here in this convertible, wind in his hair, feeling good.
Singing the shittiest song I've ever heard in my life.
What this, you looked up the song, Scott. So what is it?
I
What is it called?
wanted to see it, so whenever I hear it, I can skip real quick. Let me see what it's called.
Yeah, what was the name of the song?
It is called Bono Van Ricky Tick Tavi. Tavi, or whatever the hell that is. Just don't listen to it. It's garbage.
How you know it's garbage? You listen to an excerpt
Huh?
of the song. You listen to a little piece of the song. You didn't hear the whole song. You can't take the whole song for what it is if you didn't hear the whole song.
It had a good jingle at first. I thought it was War. You know War, right?
What is it good for?
No. What is it good for? You know War, the group War.
No, I don't know War. No.
Yeah, I listened to them sometime.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought it was War at first.
Mm-hmm.
But then it started to be a real shitty song. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, just skip it whenever you see Bonnie whatever the fuck that was.
Right.
You know.
Okay, so what's happening? So he's apparently in deep doo-doo, okay?
Well, how you just jumped to deep doo like that, Robin?
Because he got a phone call.
Yeah,
And we immediately know that he's in deep doo-doo.
He said, you got the phone call first.
He got a phone call while he was driving.
Enjoying the wind through his hair.
Enjoying the breeze blowing through his hair. And basically it was a call about something happening while he was on set with one of his what do you call them? Like
co-star, I guess.
Co-star, fellow actress on the set, whatever the case may be, accusing him of sexual assault. Okay, very, very big accusation. Diddy's going through it right now. Diddy did do it. I'll tell you that much. So, in this case, we're not sure if he did it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to figure out what happened. What is she talking about? What exactly did she say happened? Is she saying rape? Is she blowing the rape whistle? You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is a rape whistle? What the hell is that?
Go Google it. Anyway, so they just, she's just trying to figure out, he's trying to figure out what exactly is going on. So apparently because of this, he's being dropped from a production that he's supposed to be on. He's being dropped from his affiliation with his financial management. So now he's having
somebody blew the rape whistle? Good.
Yes, rape is very serious.
That thing is dangerous. It set people up.
It's very dangerous.
Shit.
So make sure everybody out there, you're careful. You're not out here raping people. It's very important.
Yeah, you make sure we don't rape nobody, Robin.
I'm just, it is very serious. It's very serious. Sexual assault is very serious. Like I said, Diddy is going through it right now. So it just goes to show you. But Diddy did do it. That man is a demon. Anyways. So, like I was saying, don't go out there raping people. And secondly, back to him. So he's being dropped from everything. You know what I'm saying? He's being dropped left and right. So now he got to figure out, put his finances together, check, it's about to be sued probably. So now he got to get his money, his financial affairs in order. So he has a few properties, including this Airbnb in Detroit, the one that Tess and Keith are at. And now he's going there to check it out, see, if he can put it on the market, see if it's all good. That's where we're at.
Oh, so he's trying to sell the property so he can get money to flee the country.
That's not. Where did you hear me say any of that?
Oh, I thought you were implying that.
No, I said he needs to get his financial affairs in order. So he's going to the property to see if he can sell it because he needs to have money in his pockets just in case there's a lawsuit.
Now, where are you going?
He got to pay for the lawyer. He got to pay for all the stuff.
So isn't it better you try to flee in the country and you can keep that money in your pocket and go on the run for a little bit?
Are you done?
Okay, I'm done.
All right, cool. Okay, so yeah, that's where we're at. So he's at the house or whatever and, looking around, trying to see if anybody's there because he sees the clothes, the suitcase. Tess and Keith have been there. So their stuff are still there. So he's, calling his property manager or whatever, like the Airbnb people, like, has anybody rented, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, no, whatever. This property management, let me just say, they are shit because 2 people have stayed there that they have left the code to get into the house. So they have legit gone through these people to get into the house, and they still do not have tabs on who these people are or what's going on with their movement of the days that there's. Listen, they suck. Either way.
Is that how Airbnb really is?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. If he's going through like personal, like, I don't know. I know it's Airbnb. So either way, he hung up with them and then he called his parents, had a little conversation. Then he calls a friend. He's about to go hang out. So he's hanging out. He's at a club hanging out. And basically the friend is like, tell me what happened. Tell me the truth. I'm your dog. Just, it's me. Tell me what's up. Tell me what did you do with this girl? And he was like, well, we did do it. I did. I hit that. But, it took some convincing. And automatically, we're going to assume rape. He sexually assaulted that girl. You know what I'm saying? So, based on how he's explaining it to his friend, which when you're in a situation, don't tell nobody nothing. I'm just going to tell y'all that straight up. If you're in a situation where anything that you say can be held against you in court, keep your mouth shut.
Even to your friends?
Even to your friends. Don't tell nobody nothing. You don't know who's your real friend for real. You're going to be in court and then it's going to pop up like, yeah, he told me such and such and such.
Even that sweet old lady down the street, Miss Nancy?
What sweet old lady down the street? Yeah, don't tell Miss Nancy shit.
Damn, Miss Nancy gonna snitch on you. Gotta take care of
Miss
Miss Nancy.
Nancy is going to snitch. Don't tell nobody, near nothing. Don't tell the roaches in your house.
You gotta put a hit out on Miss Nancy after she snitched. Yeah.
Don't tell nobody. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell the pests. Don't tell your aunts. Don't tell your dog. Don't tell your cat. Don't tell nobody. Then we be in the court. Meow, 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 meow. They gonna snitch on your ass. Okay? Keep it to yourself. You are in trouble. And anything that you do and say is evidence to prosecute you.
Damn, that rape whistle really fuck people up.
It does. So don't go out here raping people. No means no.
How you know so much about the rape whistle, Robin? I never heard about the rape whistle before.
Well, the rape whistle is not a thing, I don't think. I was just playing. But either way, I have a true crime podcast as well, you guys. Anytime crime. I'm going to link it in the description for this audio. Check it out. I'm about to read back up on it I'm about to be back on my true crime stuff, but this is the stuff. Listen to true crime. If you listen to true crime, you're gonna stay safe. You're gonna stay safe out here because you're gonna see what people did and be like, "Ooh, snap! I sure was about to do that too. Let me not do it because this happened to this person." What happened?
Somebody blew the rape whistle on Robin. So Robin knew about the rape whistle.
Anywho, yeah. So we're convinced at this point that AJ sexually assaulted that girl. Okay. So, like I said, he's looking around. He's back home. From the party or whatever. So he decided to call the girl against his. I'm assuming his lawyer's suggestions. He decided to try to call the girl to be like, "What did I do? I'm so sorry. I'm going to apologize. And if you want me to apologize again, I'll apologize 15 times. She didn't pick up the phone. So he's saying this over voicemail. Once he got off the phone, I think that's when he went to go throw up, or he threw up after.
Huh?
He went to go throw up after he got off the phone, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So he went to go throw up. Then he decided to take a look around, go through everybody's luggage and stuff to see if he could get some kind of ID on who the people are that's in the house. So he ramages through Keith's stuff. He ramages through Tessa's stuff. Then he decided to look around. He saw that he has a basement, so he's looking in to see if the basement could count as a part of the square footage for the house. Then it's kind of said you can list it separately, da-di-da-di-da. So now he is like, let me go check out how much square footage this entire house is, da-da-da. So he went down to the basement. He's measuring around. And then, doing his regular, hello, anybody there? Mm-hmm. See, the thing about AJ, who was also Derry on Jeepers Keepers, he did that. Remember when he went down into that hole?
Yeah, always.
Talking about some, hello? When he slipped down to that damn Jeepers Creepers hole. That man just liked to go down into some holes. Anyways, so he's measuring. When did he went back? Wait, he went back upstairs first before he measured. I'm sorry, you guys. Before he started doing measurements, he found a secret door, and that's when he went upstairs to change, to get flashlight, measuring tape, and all that. Then come back down to measure everything. Right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so he's going deeper and deeper into the basement, down into the dungeon, measuring.
Ignoring the, signs that something ain't right.
Right. Just try to figure out how much square footage is going on. He didn't care for the bed. He didn't care for the camera. He didn't care for the bucket. The cages. He didn't care about none of that. He was just measuring the square footage.
This man is about his money and getting away from trying to fix the problems he got,
Right.
with the rape whistle. So
yeah, he's just most concerned with
that. You got a one-track mind.
Figuring what's going on with this house so he can sell it and get it off his hands. Okay, so he's measuring. He comes across a room where on the TV it's showing a mother doing lactation, breastfeeding her baby, talking about breastfeeding her baby, la-di-da. Then he starts to hear something, and he lost the measuring tape, so then he tries to get a grip on the knife, lost the grip on the knife. This man is very nervous, very scared, I understand. So, yeah, the mother's coming to get a grip on that ass. Next, he's running away from her, right? He's running away.
Skedaddling.
And then he ends up in a cage area somehow.
Yeah, I fell in a cage.
He fell in a cage. And Tessa's right there. So Tessa's like, shh. And that's it. Now we skip to our next scene because this thing kind of just cuts out when you get to the climax of everything going on. It skips to another brand new scene. So now we're back in the day in the same neighborhood when the houses were
New.
pristine.
Yeah, that look new.
The grass
Looks
was
nice.
pristine.
Yep.
Everything was cookie cutter. It's called a cookie cutter neighborhood where everything looks perfect. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So in this new neighborhood that we're seeing here where everything looks good, and like they said, everything always looks good on the outside, but the inside is horribleness. Okay? So we meet our character here, Frank, who lives in the house back in the day. And Frank is at the store. He goes to the store and he's asking for plastic sheets. He's asking for diapers, wipes, stuff like that. So, the lady that's assistant was like, "Oh, you're about to have a baby? Where are you about to have a baby at?" He's like, "It's a home birth, la-di-da-di-da." So once he gets out the store, you see a woman on the other side, and she's putting stuff in her car, then she's about to drive away. He follows her all the way to her home. And then he asks her, no, wait, I'm sorry. He got out his car, changed into like a handyman jumpsuit. Scott, you own one of those, don't you?
Huh?
You own one of those handyman jumpsuits, don't you?
Yeah, I do. And let me tell you a little story about this handyman jumpsuit. All right, so when you're wearing them, they're warm and nice, It's good to wear, but I'm gonna tell you where you fuck up if you wear this thing. One day I was drinking what's it called?
Lord Jesus.
One morning I was drinking them pasties with the pasties with the two fingers. Pasty. You know pasty, Robin.
A peace tea?
Yeah, peace tea. They come in them cans.
I think so.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was drinking one. I was, early in the morning, I was drinking one before I'd go out. I was drinking it for breakfast. And I drank too. I felt, I liked them, so I drank too.
Right.
I was in the car, driving to wherever the hell I'm going. And then I heard, my belly kind of growled a little bit. And I was like, okay, let me get rid of that fart real quick. So, crack my windows, getting ready for that fart. And then I cracked the windows. And then, getting ready to let out a fart.
Today, I want you to finish the story today.
All right, it's gonna be finished.
We wait here. Go ahead.
Crack the windows.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then, I went like this, kind of, when you gotta lean.
You gotta pop one cheek to the side.
Yeah, you gotta pop one cheek to the side, and then I heard. And then I was like, wait a minute, oh shit. Yes, guys, I was about to shit myself.
Okay, Scott, thank you so much.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Wait, the story ain't finished.
Okay, go ahead.
So I was like this when that happened, I was like 20 minutes away from the house.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh shit, I gotta find somewhere to take a dump. And I looked around. I came up to a gas station first. Stopped at the gas station. And I was like, okay, let me drop this one real quick. Robin was wearing that fucking jumpsuit.
Mm-hmm.
I was fucked. I was running in the bathroom. Robin, I had to run. That thing was coming down. Yes, guys, do not wear the suit if you're not prepared for it. If you gotta take a dump, It's gonna mess you up.
And don't drink peace tea in the morning.
Yeah, don't drink. No, don't drink too much peace tea because I noticed drinking tea is like a laxative too. So yeah,
To you.
I guess to me. Mhm.
Okay, to you, drinking tea is a laxative.
All right.
How did we get here?
Okay, where?
Where we're at, right? Let us leave.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
All right.
I'm exiting out of. Okay.
Okay.
Back to where we were at. He put on the jumpsuit, and then he goes over to the lady to knock on her door. And he's like, "There's been an outage in the neighborhood with the water and plumbing or whatever the hell. So do you mind if I come inside and check it out and make sure that you're straight, ma'am?" So then she's just like, "Yeah, come on in." He goes to the bathroom. Let me tell you.
Oh, she had that southern accent?
I don't know. I'm making it up. I
Oh.
don't know. But it's like, ma'am, don't just have a man come into your house especially when you're by yourself.
I mean, I was wearing one of them jumpsuits.
I don't.
You look like you know what he's doing. You look like an honest, handyman working type dude. So yeah.
And like I said, looks can be deceiving. Looks are always deceiving. All the time. Every time. Don't assume nothing. You ask, okay, that's nice. Can I see your business card? Do you mind if I go ahead and call this company first to make sure that it's legit before you come up in my goddamn house? Yeah? Get back your ass back. You check out and make sure everything is legit, and then he can come inside. But either way, that's not how she was thinking. He came on in, he went to the bathroom, and he opened up the window. So you already know it's going to be bad times.
When he opened the window, it's gonna be bad times.
It's going to be bad times.
What do you have
Because he's opening up the window to do some mischief later.
I thought he was opening up the window to crack a fort.
No, we would. If that was the case, that would have been okay.
I remember, always open the window so you gonna crack a fort or take a dump.
Yes, listen to Scott. He knows about taking farts and cracking dumps.
Yep, I sure do.
Cracking farts and taking dumps.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, we already know something bad's gonna happen because he done opened that window without that lady's knowledge of it happening. So then he's like, everything looks good. Call us if you need anything. Like, bitch, who am I call? Who I'm calling? Call us. Who is us? I don't know. I have yet to receive a business card. Who is us? Who am I calling?
I guess when he says that, like, he's just assuming,
Call the water company.
Yeah, the water company or the state or something. I don't know.
How convenient. Okay. So then he leaves. And we see him pull up back into the pristine neighborhood, which we said, like I said before, the neighborhood looks pristine, but looks can be deceiving.
Mm-hmm.
So the lady is there. His neighbor comes up to him and is like, "Don't be surprised when you see a for sale sign on the yard because we're about to sell this house. We up out this bitch. Is you leaving? This neighborhood's going to shit. Is going to hell in a handcart. Are you leaving as well, sir?" And he's like, his name is Frank. He's like, no, I'm staying. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. He goes into his house. He walks down this little hallway. He opens the door. We hear some screaming. So we already know Frank is a bad man. He is a bad, bad man. Okay?
When neighbor said the place is going to shit, I wonder what was happening then.
That's a great question, Scott.
Is it just? I mean,
very good question.
I mean, is it what happened in the real world? What happened in Detroit?
If you hear the news report, you know what I'm saying, you got to pay attention. Let me tell y'all something. When you're watching a movie,
there was
especially movies with details left and right, you have to pay attention. When Frank got into the car, he was kind of listening to snippets of things every here and there. And there was a news report that was basically saying that it's been about 50 years since the recession has been this bad. So apparently this is a time where the country's going through a recession.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're selling their house to probably move to a cheaper neighborhood or because the economy is going to shit. Okay, so yeah, but he said, no, I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. Y'all do y'all. I'm gonna do me. You just do you. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do me. And that's why the current day of this house is how it is, and the rest of the neighborhood is abandoned. Everybody had dipped out because that's what the neighbor was telling him. Everybody about to go. Everybody getting the fuck on.
I guess the recession don't affect having cages in your house and digging holes.
No.
So,
Frank said, I'm straight. I don't give a shit what's going on in the world.
Hmm.
I'm about my sexual assaults.
and my kidnappings.
And my kidnappings.
Okay.
I'm straight. I ain't got nothing to do with this economy. This economy ain't affecting what I got going on. Y'all be straight. Y'all be good. Be blessed.
And then 2020 hit, came around, and then Frank got fucked because the COVID virus came out, and nobody could find diapers or plastic sheets or
Tissue.
or tissue to wipe their ass. So
Nothing. You can't soap. Nothing.
that's when he
Hand
got fucked.
sanitizers. What happened to all the hand sanitizers? See, hand sanitizer companies were not prepared for the bullshit. They were not prepared. They used to make like, let's just put it at a number. Let's put it at a number. Let's say they make 5 a day. They don't make 5. They make thousands. But let's just say they make 5 a day. They pushing out 5 a day. 5. Here you go. It's gonna be on the shelf for a minute. Ain't nobody sanitizing their shit. Ain't nobody washing their hands. Everybody's nasty as shit. You know what COVID came to tell y'all to be? Less nasty as shit. COVID happened because people were eating and not washing their hands.
You know what I saw people doing during COVID that they weren't supposed to be doing?
What?
When you're driving,
Mm-hmm.
you're supposed to drive with your window down. You didn't do it, Robin. I know you didn't do it. You weren't supposed to be inhaling the same ear as the other person. Yeah. The ear is...
Even if I'm in the car by myself, inhaling my own air.
Yeah, you're supposed to have the window
And if I
down.
open up my window, I'm letting in other people's air.
No, still no, asshole.
Okay. I'm just asking.
But when you're in the car and you're driving, you supposed with somebody else have the window down. You're not supposed to be
We're not
breathing in
supposed
the
to
same-
breathe each other's air.
Yeah, everybody was doing it. The government didn't tell nobody, oh, you're not supposed to do it. Be doing stuff like that.
And the same president that we're about to have right now said, put a flashlight up your butthole and let the light take care of all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? He said, drink some bleach. You'll be straight. Just drink some bleach. Bleach will clean you right out. COVID gone.
About Trump?
Yes, I'm talking about Trump.
He said drink bleach.
Just take a little sip of some bleach. Mix it with some water, dilute it a little bit, and you'll be straight. Just wash your system out with some bleach. Bleach kills all the germs. All the germs. So people were not washing their hands. People were not. You see, even now in 2025, which just started yesterday, we in our house, we have Lysol. Lysol here, Lysol there, Clorox wipes here, there, everywhere. Every time I clean, I'm cleaning with Lysol. I'm cleaning with Clorox. Before we eat, we wash our hands. You understand what I'm saying? These were practices that a lot of people were not doing. And COVID came to tell y'all, get your nasty shit together. You're nasty. Wash your hands, bitch. You go to the bathroom, wash your hands. You know how many people go to the bathroom and don't wash their hands?
What were you doing? Talking to the mirror?
What?
I'm talking about you talking to yourself. You nasty one. I was like, you without washing your hands.
When did you see me without washing my hands? Because that is a lie. That is a lie. I always wash my hands before I eat.
Robin, stop the cap.
Scott, I literally, even at work, You know,
Look at that. You're right here picking your nose right now. The audience said,
my nose. Get away from me. Get
picking
away.
your nose, and then you go put that booger on the mic. If I didn't say nothing, nobody would have known.
Scott, you are the definition of you are. If you want to put a face to COVID,
Yeah,
I'm gonna put Scott's face up.
Yeah,
That's what
sure.
COVID looks like right there.
yeah, sure, whatever.
You could act anything anywhere where they need COVID as an actor. You should go play that part. You the definition of COVID. Anywho, let's get back on track here. We're very off track. Let's get back on track. So anyway, Frank, we cut back to the scene where Tess is now in the basement with AJ, and she's explaining to him what's going on. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a goddamn minute. So, okay. So she's explaining to him, you can't get upset, you can't get mad, you gotta remain calm, because if you act up, she gonna act up. Okay? So he's like, who is she? Whatever. So here comes the mother bringing down a bottle of milk. And everybody knows, mothers out there, we know. When you're feeding your child, you have to sanitize that bottle. You just feed them, you gotta wash that bottle, sanitize it,
That's what you.
boil it.
That's what you're thinking of.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking about.
I'm thinking of where the fuck that milk come from.
The bottle is nasty as shit. It ain't been washed in 50 years. And she bringing down this bottle for them to drink from.
Oh!
Hair all on the nipple part. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go throw up. I'll be back.
She never cut her nasty ass nails.
Nails so fungified. She got 3 strands of hair on her head.
She need to
And
change.
3 strands of hair on that nipple.
She need to change the channel from the tutorial how to feed your baby to how to cut your nails, how to wash
the
that bottle,
bottle. Yes. She's stuck on feeding the baby.
where
She's
to buy
stuck-
milk.
She's stuck on the part where you're feeding the baby. She needs to go further to where you put your milk in a clean, sanitized bottle. She ain't never got to that part.
How to brush your teeth. Damn, all of that.
Lord Jesus. Okay, so she's feeding them with this nasty, disgusting bottle. And of course, AJ's like, no, he don't want to take it. So then she came down. Well, that's the mother. She came down and grabbed his ass up and took him to the lactation room.
Lactation, right?
Where she's feeding the babies by her breast. And she's trying to feed through her breast now, since he didn't want to take the bottle. Because, once the babies are taking the bottles, you feed them a breast. If they're not taking the breast, you feed them a bottle. So she's like, since he don't want to take the bottle, I guess he wants it straight from the source. So she tries to put her saggy titties in his mouth. He was refusing. Either way, while that is happening, Tess crawled up out the hole and tried to escape. So she got up out the hole. She was walking. She walked past the lactation room. She see the mother over there trying to feed AJ. And she's like, good, that will keep her distracted. Let me get up out of here. So then she tries to, go back up the stairs, go back out the way of the basement, whatever. The door was locked. So she had to try to go out the window. And she barely made it. And then the guy from earlier who was trying to tell her ass not to go in the house came and snatched her ass up and helped her to escape from the mother, dragging her ass back into the house.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, she comes out at night. You don't want to go back in there. She's like, no. We got to help this man. This man is down there and he needs our help. She's going to kill him. So he's like, forget about that man. She's terrible. She's not even the worst thing that's up in there. La-di-da. So AJ is walking around, because I guess he's done breastfeeding. And he's walking around trying to figure out what's going on. And then, so he's walking around trying to figure out what's going on. So then he goes into this other room where the TV's on again, and he is searching around or whatever, and then you hear a man cough. The man in the bed is Frank. He looks old, shriveled up, terrible. He just looks terrible. And he's laying in the bed coughing, looking like he's about to die any second now. Do you have something to say?
Yeah, before he gets get inside the room, she was coming and she stopped. She turned back. Is she scared of Frank?
I'm
or something?
assuming she's afraid of Frank, yes. Mm-hmm.
I wonder why.
Because he probably the one that captured her and put her down there. Or incest or something. Who knows what's going on at this damn house.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But either way, AJ's thinking that maybe the mother's doing something to him. And he's like, oh, let me help you. Da, 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 da. And he's trying to figure out, he's asking him for stuff. And he's trying to figure out what he wants. And he's handing him water. He's handing him this, that, and the third. Yeah. So as this is happening, Tess is outside trying to talk to the cops. The cops are treating her like she's the lowest scum on earth, like she's the scum from the bottom of their shoe. And they're treating her like she's a crackhead, like she's just high right now, and she don't know what the hell she's talking about.
And all they have to do is look at her teeth to identify her as a sane person. That's what you do, Robin, right? Look at the teeth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whenever somebody got a nice grill in their mouth,
Mm-hmm.
like that mean they're well kept or whatever.
Right. She has good teeth, so she's not a crackhead because her teeth are very lovely. They're very white, very clean. So I'm like, that lady ain't no crackhead. Y'all are dumb. Y'all are dumb. Y'all are dumb. Y'all just want to treat her like shit because she looks like shit right now because her clothes is all a mess and her hair's a mess and everything's a mess. But her teeth is how you can identify that she is not a crackhead. You know what I'm saying?
So the lesson is, before you call the police, make sure you have a nice grill.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because when you have a nice grill, they can be like, okay, you're not a crackhead. You have a beautiful smile. So anyway, they came back to the house with her and she's trying to show them, I broke the window. It's a murder scene. It's a crime scene here. This is a crime. A lady's in there and she is about to murder this man. Get up in there and go rescue him. And they're like, ma'am, the only crime that we're seeing is you trying to break down the door. You over here looking like a crackhead. You over here being high on life. You the crime. You the crime, man. You the crime. Now you need to back your ass back or I'm going to take you to jail. They just treating Tess all kinds of crazy ways.
And then the call come in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a shooting on wherever the hell, close by. Something way more important. Can you leave that
Leave that crackhead lady and come on over here and handle this.
Yeah, just let her handle it by herself.
She thinks she's on crack. She think there's a crime. I'm telling y'all, there's actual crime happening over here. Get your asses to that ASAP. So they're like, yeah, bitch, we gotta go. So
yeah, we gotta go figure out who's shooting on the donut spot.
We gotta go buy Krispy Kremes real quick.
Yeah, Krispy Kreme is always
so. Yeah, minus two. Now I want me some Krispy Kreme. But anyway, back to this. So yeah, they're like, we gotta go, bitch. I don't know what you talking about. You talking shit. You look like a crackhead. Go sit down somewhere. We probably come back to you. We gotta go handle this. Okay. So yeah, we forgot to mention that while AJ's looking around the room with Frank in it, looking the worst that somebody could ever look in life.
Dilapidated.
He looks dilapidated, yes. He finds some tapes. So he's putting the tapes in the tape player, and now he sees that Frank is the actual monster in this house.
Yeah, when Frank got his visitors, he got a whole shelf of movies he show his friends when they come over.
Terrible movies.
The Driver. You got a whole bunch of category movies like You got one called Sierra. You got the driver, the kitchen lady, the what? The teacher. All sorts of movies.
Yeah.
Frank is a nice guy,
Frank is a horrible person.
He looked like he got like about 50 movies or something.
Yeah. So AJ's looking at these and he's like, "Oh, you're a horrible person, you sick piece of shit." Da, 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 da. And then Frank goes into his drawer, pulls out a revolver,
The peacekeeper, the friend maker.
and shoots himself in the head.
But
And it's like, why you ain't kill yourself a long time ago? Since you started being like this.
Robin, when he pulled out the gun,
Mm-hmm.
don't you think what's his name was gonna be like, "Oh, calm down, me and you like buddies, come on, let's watch some of these movies, man."
He was trying to work it out. He said, okay, guy, relax.
Yeah, relax. Let's put in another movie. Come on, let's watch another one. Let's watch Sarah.
But no, Frank got to work pretty quick. He took it out, click clack, boom.
Why he killed himself so fast though?
He killed himself very quickly. Well deserved. Then we see Tess outside try because she broke into the house.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, it's nighttime, so mother's not afraid to be outside. And she gets her keys to her Jeep, and then the mother comes out. So she's like, "Okay, come on, bitch. I'm ready for you." So then when the mother comes out, she drove up into her, hit her, and pinned her against the house. Right? So then the mother, she's over here, titties loose, wailing. And then she smashes the glass on the windshield on the car. And then it seems like she's dead because she's, you know how people are like breathing slow and then they kind of calm down because she was riled up. So then she calmed down. And I'm just like, she's not dead. She's not dead. She's seen her two kids, you know what I'm saying? Tess and AJ. They're running around driving her crazy. They don't want to stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? Kids, I'm telling y'all, I got two too. I feel her pain. I got two as well. And they're running around driving me crazy now too. So I feel her. I understand. So right now, it seems like she's dead, but she's taking a nap. You know what I'm saying?
When they were shooting the movie, I mean, you should have went to get the part as the mother. You understand her pain, and you kind of look like her a little bit.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah,
I already told you who you can play for. COVID, okay.
Yeah, whatever.
So anyway, yeah, them two kids driving her crazy. You know what I'm saying? She just want to close her eyes just for a little bit. All mothers need a nap. You know what I'm saying? We all want we just need a nap. We just want to close our eyes just for 2 seconds. We just need to take a quick nap, and then we can get back up and deal with the bullshit. So I feel her pain. She got two kids driving her crazy. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so she no. Thing there. She went back in the house to try to get AJ.
Yeah.
So she went down to the basement or whatever, and AJ accidentally shot her. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So then he was like, "Oh, my bad, I'm so sorry." Da, da, da. So he takes her up, picks her up. They walk out the house. When they get outside, she's like, she's gone. The mother's not there. Like I said, she was just taking a quick nap. She got two kids driving her crazy. She's back up and ready to go. So Tess asks AJ, do you have a car? He's like, the keys are in the house. I'm not going back in there. So they decide to walk, and she's like, let's just walk over here to where the man is that dragged her out of the house earlier. So she brought AJ and her over to him, and he's like, come over here. You'll be safe here, and they're talking about the mother and what happened and blah, blah, blah. And basically the mother is a product of inbreeding, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, she's like, let's go back to the house because we need to, or what was she saying?
Oh, is it safe? We
Oh,
we
no,
gotta.
yeah, she needs help. She needs help.
Oh,
She
yeah,
has
yeah,
to go find help because, of course, she's shot.
yeah.
So she has to go find help. And he was like, no, you can't leave. You got to wait until daytime. You'll be safe here through the night. And then she's like, how do you know she won't come over here? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, well, I've
been here for
15 years
Bro, what the hell are you doing in the?
in a damn cave, living like a Neanderthal.
And you know that thing's running around
for 15 years.
Oh Lord. I know they ain't gonna come in here, so I'm gonna stay in this spot.
15 years. Do you know how long 15 years is? Anyway, so as soon as he said that, the mother came behind him, ripped his arm off, started beating his ass with his arm.
First, she had to put on a show for AJ and what's her name?
Tess.
Tess. Yeah, they were just sitting there watching. So
sitting and watching in horror. Instead of running, they were sitting and watching in horror.
She had to rip his arms off and then beat him with the arm.
Right, and then they decide to run.
Yeah, that's when they decide to run.
So they decide to run to the top of the water tower, right?
Yeah, the best place to run.
To the top of the water.
If you're trying to get away, on top of a water tower. Yeah.
So of course the mother is on their trail. So she's like right behind them, running up the water tower too. So then they got to the top, and Tessa's like, "The gun, where's the gun?" And AJ takes it out of his pocket. Of course he's at the edge. Why would he not be at the edge of the top of the water tower, where he fumbles with the gun and it falls over the edge?
You can't give this guy nothing. He fumbled with the knife, the flashlight,
the phone, everything.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, so he dropped the gun, and then, he saw Mother coming up, so he's like, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? And he's like, I guess the only thing I can do is I can escape, but I need you to slow her down. So then he takes Tessa's ass and flings her over the edge of the water tower. As soon as you see her falling, you see the mother jump off. And
like Superman.
Like Superman.
Yeah.
She's flying behind her. Okay? So when they're at the bottom now, AJ comes back down and he comes over to Tessa. He's like, you're all right. I promise you're okay. I just had to slow her down a little bit. I got you. I promise I got you. The mother wakes up or comes to, grabs him by the neck because she's like, you just tried to kill my goddamn baby. So she holds him by the neck, starts strangling him, and then she puts her gnarly, gross fungus filled fingers into his eye sockets, squeezes his eyeballs to a squishy pulp, and
turn into liquid.
Yes, turn it into
Squeeze all liquids out of his eyes. It looked like the liquids look like. I'm gonna say look like banana juice.
Banana juice.
Yeah, banana juice.
Sure.
Anybody
drinks banana juice?
I used to drink banana juice, but after watching this movie,
Stop talking. So
banana juice and pineapple mixed together. That's what it looked like. Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah,
and then she pulls his head apart, split down the middle. That's a strong lady. That's a big bitch. That's a BBW for you. That's a BBW. Big strong woman. So she turns to Tess and she's like, my baby, my poor little baby.
Let's go back.
And Tess is like, no, bitch, I can't go back. You're not going to take me back. I can't go back. So she's trying to pick Tess up, and she's seeing that she's in pain. So then she's like, almost like she feels her pain. That's a true mother.
Because a mother
about Tess, feels her children's pain. She cares about Tess. Tess has truly become her baby.
She saved Tess from the fall. She
Mhm.
whooped AJ ass.
She loves Tess.
Yeah, she loves Tess.
That's her baby.
She forgive her for ramming her into the wall.
Right. She didn't care because that's a mother. A mother will still forgive her kids. A mother will still care about her kids no matter how terrible they are.
Oh, really? Mom kicked me out of the house.
That's because our mother is a jerk. I'm just playing. Let me stop. Our mother is an asshole. But very good, very good. Scott, you grown anyway, so I feel you, Mom. Anyways,
I'm gonna try that diving off
and she go let your ass squish and die.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to dive it off the
water tower.
Yeah,
You know, look at your ass. One less problem for me to have in the world.
A mother is supposed to jump off, grab the baby.
Anyway,
take most of the impact out of fall. That's what a mother is supposed to do.
Our mother is gonna watch your ass fall down there and continue with whatever she got going on.
That's the mother test now. The mother test. I'm gonna call it the mother test. So I'm gonna take Aiden up a water tower. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen.
You know what? Shut up. Please shut up. But anyway, so yeah, she's there, feeling Tess's pain or whatever. And then Tess puts the gun up to her head and she kisses her hand, her fingers, puts it on Tess's forehead. Mommy loves you. That's what that kiss means. Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. No matter what you do to mommy, mommy is going to love you. Then Tess shoots her in the head. And the movie. She gets up, walks away.
These kids nowadays so ungrateful. After all you done for them, you jump off a tower. You forgive them for running you over, running over your ass, beating up your bullies. Wow. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah. That's a mother's love. So the key lesson from Barbarian is a mother's love will never die. A mother's love. A mother will love you no matter what the fuck you do to her. Okay? All right. So, end of movie. Thank you guys so much for listening to this commentary of The Barbarian. Now it's time to give Scott the good old list of movies for you guys to vote on Instagram. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Patreon. It is the second day in the year 2025, second day in the month of January, and the Patreon will be up and running with stuff as of Wednesday. Okay, so today is January the 2nd. On Wednesday, we'll be good to go. Okay, so you can go on Patreon and check it out. Make sure to become a member, even if it's for the free. That way you can see when there's something that may be available that you may want to put down them $2 or $5 about and spend your money on. Okay, it's only $2. If you broke, just say that. You broke? You ain't got $2? $5? That's cool. Okay. So let me give Scott the list of the movies. So first movie is The Others from 2001.
The Others?
With Nicole Kidman.
Who's Nicole Kidman again? I think I heard about that movie.
The Others.
I'll go look at it.
Yeah, you go look about. The Thing from 1982.
Woo! You know what that's from?
Sir.
You know what that's from, Robin?
What?
Stupid ass Martin.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good movie. That's a good movie. Wait, the original?
The original from 1982. You know, people, we do the originals before we do the remakes. Okay, we always do the originals before we do the remakes. So whenever we mention a movie, think the original before you think the remake. Okay, everything that we mention is going to be. Except there's one thing I think: The Fly. The Fly had another Fly before that.
Really?
Yes, but I don't think. I think it was a different concept, a different type of thing, but it was also called The Fly.
Wait, so you said there's a fly before the fly that everybody likes?
Mm-hmm.
Just like there's a Scarface before the Scarface.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So next we have The Perfection from 2018. It literally came up, Scott, as I was spinning the wheel. The one that I just made you watch.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And then we have Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale from 2010. Have you heard of that
Okay.
one?
All right.
So the only ones that you're familiar with is The Perfection because you've seen that one.
Mm-hmm.
The others, maybe you think you,
Yeah, maybe.
and The Thing.
Yeah,
You
the thing. When I know that's a good ass.
You know that's a good ass movie. Okay,
That's
so if you guys want us to do a commentary
That's a classic.
on any of these movies, make sure you go on follow us on Instagram so that you'll be aware of when we post it on the stories for you to vote. Okay, and you can vote for the next movie. Okay, all right. So that's the list. Thank you guys so much for listening and welcome to 2025. 2025 welcomes you. This is going to be a great year, you guys. I feel it for you. I feel it for me. I feel it for we.
Ain't it?
Happy New Year.
All right, whatever.
Happy New Year, you guys. And have a wonderful day. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok. TikTok is probably going to go away on the 19th. That's the rumor right now. That's the rumor.
I hope it does.
If you're in America and you have TikTok, I'm no longer gonna be posting on TikTok until I figure out what's going on there. So Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Patreon, follow us there, become a member there. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on whatever podcast platform that you're listening to this audio on. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And it's going to be a great year. Have a wonderful year. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for listening. Say bye, Scott.
Bye.